A secret Bloodline debut at SummerSlam, ex-WWE stars shoot on Triple H's creative, an update on AEW's TV rights negotiations, and more. I'm Luke Owen and this is the WrestleTalk News.
Support WrestleTalk!
Give us a subscribe.
Right, so we're all agreed that I won, right? We're all in agreement that I won the math greater than pipe bomb war. I won the YouTube poll, I won the Patreon poll, I was screwed in the WWE 2K24 tournament due to a crooked referee, and then I won again at Gripe Bombs. So that's it. We're all done. No more chat about Steiner maths. I've seen the comments and I agree, it's time to move on. So, what's the first story for today? Jordynne Grace has posted a photo of herself with Scott Steiner asking what her chances of bumping into him at an airport are. God damn it, Big Mama Pump. No, I'm not rising to the bait. I'm not going to do it. It is not worth the comments. The chances of me doing this bid are 33 1/3% chance of winning at damn it! This coming Saturday sees WWE SummerSlam, which we'll be doing live reactions for here on WrestleTalk from Shoreditch in partnership with Hooked on Wrestling, and is likely going to be headlined by Cody Rhodes defending his WWE Championship against Solo Sikoa. There is plenty of speculation that this is where we could see the return of Jimmy Uso, Paul Heyman, and even Roman Reigns, but there's also plenty of rumors of more names being added to Sikoa's growing Bloodline stable. Since WrestleMania, Solo has added Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, Jacob Fatu, and Tonga Loa blowing Spot, with reports that Hikuleo, the brother of Gorillas of Destiny, has also signed with WWE. But another name that has been speculated to be joining the ranks of the Bloodline is Zilla Fatu, the son of the late Umaga, who trained at Booker T's Reality of Wrestling. He told Joey Franchise in May that his ultimate goal is to end up in WWE with the rest of his family. And as if to add fuel to this speculation fire, Zilla has posted a photo of himself on Instagram in Cleveland, a city that is most famous for being the location of the Howard the Duck movie, but also happens to be the location for this weekend's SummerSlam. However, before you get too excited with fist bumps and Zilla Fatu WWE debut confirmed, he also happens to be booked for GCW's Now and Forever tonight, August 2nd, which is also in Cleveland. He's also booked for GCW's Can I Trust You, which takes place the day after SummerSlam in New Jersey. The Bloodline has been one of WWE's hottest stories in years, in arguably the hottest period of time creatively the company has had since the year 2000. But not everyone would agree with that sentiment, and we'll get into that in a moment, but first, it's time to thank this episode's sponsor, you! Confused? Well, here's Ollie Davis to explain.
Hi there, I'm Ollie Davis. You probably know me already because I've been on WrestleTalk for the last 7 years. From my gravelly-voiced early days that we do not talk about, hello and welcome to the WrestleTalk News, to the amazing team of presenters and crew we've got today. We've come so far, and I'd like to say thank you so much to every single one of you who's ever subscribed to us on YouTube, listened to a podcast, or supported us on Patreon, because genuinely, we couldn't do this without you. Unfortunately though, YouTube ain't what it used to be, which is saying something. Not only is its advertising increasingly unreliable, despite me having to watch like 2 ads a video, there's now no guarantee the all-powerful YouTube algorithm will show our subscribers the videos we make. At the same time, our costs have massively increased due to inflation and all the essential behind-the-scenes bits you never see. Like Dan, the admin man, our production coordinator Ben, our production assistant Courtney, and so many more. It means we're making less money per video now than we were several years ago. Some of our favourite shows to make, like the originals, Tables, Lists and Chairs, Survival Series and 3 Count, have even started to lose us money. Every time we put out an episode, we're worse off. Which is where the best wrestling fans in the world come in. We need your support to keep doing what we do. But rather than just ask for money and give nothing in return, aside from the hours and hours of free stuff we post every week, we've revamped our Patreon at patreon.com/WrestleTalk to give those who support us more of your favourite shows. Like early access to Monday Night War with exclusive booking podcasts, 2 exclusive episodes a month of either Survival Series, Tables, Lists and Chairs, 3 Count, or a few of the other new shows we're working on, our After Dark podcast, Mine and Luke's WrestleTalk Extra series with over 75 episodes in the archive, including the complete 7-episode long series reviewing the breakup of The Shield. Our next series is breaking down Samoa Joe and Kurt Angle's TNA rivalry. We're so excited! Get shout-outs on the podcast and news, or even a video call with the team, and so much more. You can support us for as little as $2 a month. So if you've ever enjoyed watching our stuff, please do visit patreon.com/WrestleTalk to find out how you can help us keep making more. We've grown so much over the years, and it's thanks to this amazing community. So, in chronological order of all the people you've made it possible to work here, I've been Ollie Davis.
I've been Luke Owen.
I've been Laurie Blake.
I've been Pete Cornell.
I've been Tempest.
I've been Social Media Abby.
I've been Sullivan Brown.
I've been Survival Series Editor Adel.
I've been 3-Count Editor Ellis.
I've been Terry.
I've been Dave Bradshaw.
I'm Satan Yankee.
I've been Dom Allen.
I've been Production Manager Ben.
I've been Partnerships Manager Alex.
I've been Dan the Admin Man.
I've been Production Assistant Courtney.
And I've been News Editor Wes.
Support WrestleTalk!
Yay!
Twitter account WrestleFeatures put up a post yesterday asking fans to give their opinion on whose booking has been worse since Triple H took over creative. A lot of names came up, most commonly Bianca Belair, Bobby Lashley, who is likely leaving WWE when his contract ends, Austin Theory, and the Street Profits. But one of the names stood out more than the others, because former WWE star Dana Brooke replied with Dana Brooke. Ash by Elegance, as she now wrestles as, currently works with TNA and has appeared on NXT as part of their partnership. She was released from WWE in September 2023, but even before that was vocal about Triple H literally binning off the 24/7 championship after she was booked to lose it against Nikki Cross, who then tried to drop it in the trash and missed. Oh, those were good times. And she is not alone in her complaints of her booking under the new regime. Speaking with Alistair George for Metro here in the UK, former WWE star Elias, who now wrestles as Elijah, has said that he grew to be frustrated with the company over the 6 months leading to his release in September 2023. He said that he felt he was relegated to backstage segments and added, "It was so frustrating that I was like, you know what? Maybe I'm done with wrestling. Maybe I'm just, I'm just over it." He told George that his creative frustrations beat that fun thing you have as a kid when you want to wrestle and you want to be in WWE. And someone like me, I didn't just want to sit by and collect the paycheck. I wanted to be in the mix. Elijah recently claimed in an interview that one of his pitches, the Monday Night Messiah, was given to Seth Rollins instead. What do you make of Dana Brooke and Elias's comments? Do you think their booking got worse under Triple H? Let me know in the comments down below. WWE also had a lot of big news towards the end of last year and the start of this year when it comes to their TV rights fees, with SmackDown moving to USA, NXT moving to CW, and Raw moving to Netflix, all with big revenue increases. It means that there's been a hyper focus on AEW and their relationship with Warner Bros. Discovery. AEW has been on Warner Network since 2019, and their deal expires this year. While reports suggest that the two sides will come to terms on an extension, nothing official has been announced yet, and Fightful Select are now reporting that sources from WBD are telling them that the exclusivity negotiation period between the two parties is now over, which means that if they wanted, AEW could negotiate with another network. Sean Ross Sapp writes in his report, "We have not learned if a new deal has been reached between the two sides, but that conversation was ongoing over the weekend." He also adds that the two parties are talking weekly about synergy, cross-promotion, and upcoming plans. AEW's Tony Khan and WBD's David Zaslav are set to meet this weekend in Paris, which is the home of the Olympics. The Olympics also reportedly hurt AEW Dynamite's ratings this week, pulling in just 609,000 viewers. That's about 20% down compared to last week, but it seems that all TV shows are down about 20% due to the Olympics coverage. Both Raw and SmackDown were also down 20% this week. And speaking of the Olympics, the 2024 Olympics are in full swing currently, and I know this because Laurie Blake, Dave Bradshaw, and Dan Layton keep watching it in the office, so I'm sort of hearing about it through osmosis. And now one of its controversies has crossed over into WWE. United States Champion Logan Paul, who is set to defend his title in his home state of Ohio this weekend at SummerSlam, has called female Algerian boxer Iman Khalif a man after she beat Italy's Angela Carini, where Carini forfeited after just 46 seconds because she could not take the pain of Khalif's punches. Khalif had been disqualified at the previous year's IBA World Championships due to failing a gender eligibility test, but that decision was later criticized for being done without due process. The International Olympic Committee had cleared her to compete at the Paris 2024 Games. She also competed at the 2020 Olympic Games. In response to online criticism of his first post, Paul defended his position, referencing the IBA's gender test result and tweeting that although some sources say Iman Khalif was born a biological woman, I stand by my sentiment. With Logan Paul being a focal point of SummerSlam, with his energy drink Prime being a matte sponsor, WWE likely didn't want his name to trend on Twitter in the way that it did, which might be why they reportedly reached out to him. According to Ibu of WrestlePurist, WWE's PR team contacted Logan Paul and he started kicking and screaming. I reached out to Ibu for some clarifications and was told that Paul did not want to back down from his views. And while it cannot be confirmed that WWE asked him to delete the original tweet, he has deleted it. Logan Paul responded to Ibu's tweet saying that this was all a lie. Ibu offered to discuss the situation with Logan Paul for further clarification, but Paul has not responded at the time of writing. And to end off this news, Mark Henry's son Jacob announced at the Remix Rumble that he has signed with WWE. The 18-year-old is currently committed to the University of Oklahoma's wrestling team, and his father recently finished up with All Elite Wrestling. Now go and get ready for this weekend by watching some terrible wrestling along with us. Myself, Tempest, and Sullivan watch Ken the Box versus Mecha Mummy in the latest episode of Worst Match Ever.